Welcome back in, everybody. It is Between the Uprights. We're back. It's Wednesday. Sometimes you just got to take a week off and resettle and recharge. And I don't know if we did any of that, but we're back.
Right.
We're back.
Right.
And you know what's shitty about it? It was the week that Nikki turned New York media upside down.
It was.
It was.
All that ranting led me to no voice this
I know.
week. So
Should we? Do you want to talk about that a little bit before we get into the show? I mean,
we
I think we should. I know it's been a week. I think everything has calmed down ever since then. But I think with your experience with WFAN and everybody on Twitter and stuff, like let's get into it. How was that experience?
That was really crazy because, like the rest of us, this is not my main job, So while I'm working my real job, all of this is going on in the background. And hey, I had a few good sources. I reported that they were going to fire Brian Dable after the Denver game, and John Mara was talked out of it by his family. And everybody said, you're a liar, you're this, you're that. Okay, all this stuff, right? By the way, I've had this source for like a couple, forever and ever and ever. And so I post that. I go about my day. I'm working an expo show. I leave. And that was that Thursday. Everybody's sending me the videos of WFAN saying they have breaking news that the Giants were going to fire Brian Dable after the Denver game. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like nobody was talking about it except for me. So I did the rant video. I was pissed. Like that was full on.
Now, before you did the rant video,
yeah,
did you take a second and go, okay, I could go the high road and not do anything, or I could just go right at them and see what happens? What were your thoughts? Because I kind of have an idea of what your thoughts were, but I kind of wanted to know your mentality before posting that video.
Well, I do appreciate you trying to give me some credit for thinking. I just saw red. I just saw red because I remember I kind of went through this when I was talking about Saquon's not going to come back, right? And that was years ago. And everybody got mad at me and the team got mad at me. And so I just went off because the funniest thing was it was on LinkedIn. People were DMing me. They're like, hey, did you hear? Like they're taking crap. I'm like, what are you talking? And if you guys work conferences and expos, there's no Wi-Fi, like it's shitty service. So I come out and like the whole thing blows up. So I do that rant video and I get home. I'm like, okay, whatever. I go to bed. I wake up on Friday, WFAN producer, Craig Carton show, all these podcasts. And they're like, you got to come on. Like they want to talk to you. So I go on, I do it. Okay, we do this, we do that, we do that. All the articles start getting written. Friday afternoon, the Beat asks, at Nikki Nick reported that ask Brian Dable. And I was like, oh shit, here we go again. And so it just kept going and going and going. And then when he got fired, everybody was like, oh, we owe you an apology. And then it kept going and going, going again and again and again. And then you guys saw the clips and everybody was like, we apologize to her. So fast forward to last Thursday, I go to the Duncan for Joy Gala. I see Boomer there, say hi. I tell them if they're going to.
Oh, Boomer was there? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he was looking at me like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I guess we all know, people in high places here. So I said, make sure you're like, pronounce my name right when you're just going to keep talking about me, right? So, I mean, it's kind of continued on. I mean, Google indexed it. Like it went viral overnight, this rant video. I mean, but hey, when I was on Craig Carton's show, right, it said co-host of Between the Uprights. I mean, the PR has been great, for us and on NJ Sports. And so,
Raul, we'll just attach our anchors to Nikki's star and we'll just ride her coattails the rest of the way. I think we should just do that.
I think you should just.
Sure.
I think you should just do that.
Yeah. I'm good with that. I'm not even mad about that.
Well, you know what? It's I would say co-hosting with me is interesting because you never know what I'm going to put in that chat on any given week, right?
That is very true. And like when that whole thing went down that week, I chuckled to myself because I was reading all the stuff online because like you were like they had a few articles online and I chuckled and my wife's like, why are you laughing? Why are you chuckling? I was like, well, I was like, Nikki that does a show with me. She's like, yeah. She's like, well, I think she pissed off everybody up in New York and she's gone viral for something she did. And she goes, what did she do? She's like, well, she confirmed the story that broke and she didn't get the credit for it. So she got pissed off and, did a viral video. She goes, That's my girl. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
You gotta stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
So WFAN kind of put something else out, and they kind of rode coattails on that this week. So now we just have a war going on. But in the midst of that, everyone is adding WFAN, and they're like, why doesn't she have a spot, like a weekly spot?
That's what I thought too. I would thought they would kind of extend the olive branch about, hey, maybe we should have this girl on as a weekly segment. So I think, Raul, you and I should just call up there every single day and just bomb them with different accents and say, say some weird shit on.
Can you guys do a New York accent? My voice.
I can do a really bad New York accent, but yeah.
Can we hear it?
I have to be kind of drunk to do it, but I stopped drinking, so that's not gonna be. I can do it. I just I don't want to.
This might open up the door for voice acting, for voice.
Yeah, no, yeah,
animation acting. This might be good for us.
Yeah, I think calling up there.
You guys could do that because they keep stealing my scoops. But every time they introduce me, right in my bio, sports reporter for Anna and Jay, co-host of Between the Uprights. So it's not, and we got subscribers off of it. So it's not been a bad thing.
I did see that too. So all right, well, Nikki, just keep going viral. We'll just ride your coattails, so it's fine. All right.
Okay. Cool. I'll let the haters come to you guys then.
That's cool with me. I want to take on some of these haters. So
please do. Anytime you want to jump in, and there you go.
Well, let's get right into it. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe on X and also Instagram as well. Make sure to go to this YouTube page and subscribe and notification bell. Let's get right into news.
This week in NFL news.
Oh, we're getting graphics now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're getting graphics. We're getting
right at the perfect time.
We're getting crazy with AI. Yeah. El Bushman's making stuff during work hours on AI for our segment.
You hit your sales goal. It's okay, right?
Yeah. I'm going on
the internet. Evan's breaking strides in production. I love it.
I know, man. I was like, man, you know what? I've got free this on my work account. Might as well use it to my advantage by making promo and segment videos when we cut in. So I've got a couple more on the way. So
that's awesome.
We're getting surprises tonight.
Oh yeah, we're getting surprised. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I love AI. Fuck that. If it takes over, we're doing it, man. Hell yeah. So I tried to do one for Good Week, Bad Week, but it just turned out really shitty. So I was like, I can't use it for this week. So I'll have to deal with it. So, all right, Shedeur Sanders got the nod. He is going to be starting for Week 12 for the Cleveland Browns. He did come in last week when Dylan Gabriel went out with an injury. He looked like he had not even taken a snap with the first team. Yeah, it looked pretty bad, but I guess he's been taking first-team reps all week long to prepare for the matchup this week. Guys, what do we think about Shedeur finally getting the nod?
I mean, it was.
He got it because there's nobody else left, right?
Like, yeah, that's right. There's nobody left. There is nobody left. Pickett's left. He's gone. Flacco's gone. Now it's Dylan Gabriel and him.
Who's horrible, by the way.
Yeah. One of my buddies in our group chat said, "Oh, Shedeur's finally in," and then 5 seconds later, I'm like, "Yeah, he just threw a pick six." So yeah, there you go. Welcome to the NFL, kid.
Do you think it'll be better this week?
Bad.
It can't get any worse. So with this matchup again, who are they going against this weekend? Oh fuck!
It can't get worse.
Okay,
the Raiders. They have the Raiders.
Here we go. This is a good matchup for him. The Raiders are terrible. And he
should dominate.
He should. No, I wouldn't say dominate. I think he should be okay against the Raiders. Now, of course, Max Crosby is going to be licking his chops to get to Shedeur Sanders all day. But this should be a manageable, maybe good outing for him for his first official start against the Raiders defense. I don't know so from what I've heard from the background is Stefanski did not let him take any kind of first team reps. They didn't even know his snap count, his cadence when he went into the huddle going into the game, which
hilarious.
Raul, you know this. If your offensive line doesn't know your cadence, they're going to be all over the place and jumping off sides.
What's crazy is usually you would have each quarterback has their own unique style, but that's the starters, and you've been doing it. There has to be a cadence that is created by the offensive coordinator to say, hey, this one we want to snap the ball on this. Even if it's something old-fashioned as down, set, hut, ready, set, go. Even if it's something that's simple, And they didn't even know that. He had nothing, which is mind-boggling to me. I don't know what he's been doing at practice.
That's a little crazy, right?
For sure.
Well, no, because it's the Browns.
True.
It's the Browns. It's the Browns. To me, I know he wasn't the pick that Stefanski wants. He was 5th or 6th round. He kept dropping. Everybody thought he was going to be a first-round pick. I think Shedeur was kind of thrust upon Kevin Stefanski, so that's why he hadn't really been taking any reps at all. He was 3rd on the depth chart. Actually, he was 4th or 5th on the depth chart when they had all the quarterbacks in the quarterback room. So they have no one else. And with Stefanski and whatever the Browns are doing, which I've heard rumors that the Browns might take another quarterback in the draft next year.
Jesus Christ, dude! They should they shouldn't be. I don't know. They obviously can't get it right. How many years are we going on to this? 40?
Too many. Too many. Jesus, I don't know.
That Gabriel is horrible. Like when he played the Jets, I got that. I was there covering it from the press. I mean, that talk about a bird's eye view of shit.
Yeah, that jersey that you keep seeing every single year of Browns quarterbacks just keeps getting longer.
It's bad.
And longer and longer. But I don't think Shedeur is to blame for anything. This is the Browns organization, and when you've got no one else. But the thing is, it boggles my mind that you didn't really have him take any kind of first team reps at all until like this week.
Well, you usually don't get. I mean, you usually won't get first team snaps. I don't know. There's usually, I don't know how the league would do it. I can't even say that because I don't know what you would do as far as first team snaps. No, but scenario snaps, like you go through your walkthroughs, you would go through your scenarios. You would have certain sections that you would want him to take snaps on.
Mm-hmm.
But you would have him in case this happens. Snaps. That makes sense.
If they ride him the rest of the way, it's not fun the rest of the way. They have the Raiders, and then they've got the Niners. The Titans, it could go either way for the Titans game. But then they have the Bears, the Bills, the Steelers, and the Bengals. But the Bengals have no defense at all. But I think the rest of the way it's just going to be a disaster, and there'll be another top five game.
As OC, Shedeur. I mean, I don't think Shedeur is terrible, right? The speed is going to be completely different in college. You're going to be running for your life because you do play for the Browns, so it doesn't look like you have an offensive line ever. So that's not to his fault. But if you can find a way to run the ball, keep Shedeur 15 for 23, 15 for 27, nothing crazy. Don't really try to stretch the field too much, but, digs, outs, sail routes, stuff like that. Then maybe you can come out with keeping the game competitive and hopefully defense get a couple turnovers. But
I would say that too. Rely on your run game. Judkins is
that's it.
He's good. Rely on Njoku,
It's like old time football. You would do that. Young quarterback comes in the league, you rely on the run game. When Ben Roethlisberger came in, he had Jerome Bettis. So you have the run game to help you out a little bit.
How many interceptions against the Raiders?
2.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, I think Shedeur is going to be the type to just try to do too much.
Right, and that's what rookies do usually.
Yeah,
rookies usually try to force it down the.
Especially when they're going to get to him, and he's going to be thrust out of the pocket and try to make a big play. He's just going to do too much and throw it all over the place and throw interceptions. So
like Jameis.
I didn't want to say it, but you did. But that's Jameis though. That's Jameis.
That's what he does. It's just right at the end of the game.
For 15 seconds, here you go. You ready? Do you remember the quarterbacks that came through Cleveland? Not before even Johnny Manziel. You remember Brady Quinn? They thought was the answer.
Oh yeah. Oh my
you remember
God,
Brady Quinn was the answer out of Notre Dame.
Tim Couch, Brady Quinn.
The
only good pick I think was Baker. I think Baker was a solid pick.
Baker was the only quarterback that led him to a playoff game, and they haven't been since.
Right. I think he was a solid pick, and he had I thought he had a good cast too around him.
Now look where Baker's at.
For sure.
He's right there.
You love this guy. You love him.
There.
He's right Cleveland guy. Yeah.
He's right there.
Just Cleveland. I don't know what's so wrong with just drafting, not big names, but I mean, draft a solid O-line, get yourself a couple good linebackers, defensively, load up that way, help the youngster out a little bit by putting a couple weapons from around him. I don't know, man. I don't know what Cleveland does. They just try to go big and make fans happy. It's like they're happy being mediocre. Like my dog.
This is what Cleveland should do. They should take their picks, Load up on offensive line. They've got a great defense. They do. They've got a great defense.
I think so too. Yeah, yeah.
They could have won that game against Baltimore.
Yeah,
they could have. They could have won that game. Load up on offensive line. Load up on offensive weapons. Trade for Kyler Murray, and then have a bridge quarterback after that. So
Not a bad plan.
Not at all.
Just saying. Call me, Cleveland. What's up? Call me.
Yeah, for real.
So speaking of the Raiders, I wanted to pose this question to you, Ashton Jenty: bust or just Raidered?
What does just Raider mean? Just because the Raiders are just doing
terrible
stupid stuff?
Yes, they are terrible and they're god awful.
Evan is surprising us with vocabulary and graphics tonight. And
yes,
if anybody asks if we prep, no. And you could tell by us going, "What's this and what's that?"
yeah. But he saved it for the best. It was great. It was amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have something to talk about tomorrow when I go to work. Like, this guy freaking killed it last night. Gentry, I don't know, man. I like Gentry. I like him. I do.
I like him too. I just don't think the Raiders are that team yet. And look, I know bringing in Pete Carroll, he's a great coach. I think he inherited a bad team coming in. Chip Kelly should not be the offensive coordinator at all at the NFL level at all.
For real.
At all. Go back to college. So
hang out there, yeah.
But it's too bad. This is your top pick. This is your first round pick where this was the guy that was going to be your offensive cornerstone. I think he's ranked 15th in the league out of running backs right now, and he's turning out to be a bust. So is it more leaning on him or is it more leaning on the Raiders?
Oh shit, he can't block and run the ball.
I know that.
Like, that's the part that that's the part of the NFL that sucks, man. You got, I think we've said this many times. You got 32, 33-year-old people that play in the NFL, and then they're in that point where we call it, and when you work for the city of Tampa, it's called city-fied. So you're NFL-fied. Like, I'm just here to make my blocks, just chill, get my paycheck. I'm not really trying to kill it for this guy, and that's where you see where Raiders are. I think Gentry's a good back. If Gentry was at the Lions, you think he sucks?
Oh, hell no.
No, I think he was rated.
Absolutely not. Right? Yeah, I think he's just rated like he's in a bad situation, and Pete Carroll's really not the guy to freaking. I mean, yeah, he drafted him, but Pete Carroll, I don't know, man. He doesn't really do well with running backs. That's
ageism right there, Raul. I know he's old. He had Marshawn. He's the guy that brought in Marshawn in Seattle.
Yeah, he's also the guy that didn't hand it off for 2 yards away.
Well, yeah, that's
that guy. Yeah, so he doesn't have the great history.
Are you city-fied, Raul? Are you city-fied? Is that what you're trying to say?
Me? No, yeah. I love going to work every day. I put in 125%.
Your boss is watching, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Last week he was like, "Fuck it, I don't care if they watch." Listen, I love going to work. It's my favorite.
I'm definitely city-fied, but I don't know. It's your turn, but I like Gentry, man. I think on any other team he fucking excels.
Yeah,
there are some sides that do saying he is a bust. There are some sides that saying he is a bust.
But why? How do you not factor in, like you guys said, the Raider factor?
I'm not saying he's a bust. I'm just saying he got drafted by the wrong team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to factor that in, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like, how would you consider? Like, it's hard, like a quarterback. Well, I don't know. It's hard to determine a running back being a bust, man. I mean, Jesus, there's so many things goes into that. You know what I mean? Like, it literally takes 11 guys to block. Even wide receivers down the field have to block. You know what I mean? For a guy to get off. If the Raider Nation thought that Gentry was going to come in here and pull out 9 wins because of his athleticism, they're wrong. Mm-hmm. It wasn't going to work that way. But he's a big, fast back. He does look good when he has the ball in his hands. He just has nothing up front. Like,
when have you seen a running back that was on a bad team and was a special talent go to another team, a good team, know how to use him, utilize him, had a good offensive line, and have success? It's not like a quarterback where a quarterback can go from team to team. Where, look, we talked about this before, Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield, where they were on shitty teams but have gone on to other teams that are good, and now they're flourishing unlike their previous teams. When have we ever seen a running back do that?
Last year when Saquon went to the Eagles and won the Super Bowl.
I was waiting for it.
As a matter of fact, everybody leaves New York.
Let's take Saquon. Saquon's like the outlier. No, I'm talking about other ones.
No, because that offensive line did not get fixed until this year. They're finally starting to gel. He was behind that horrible offensive line. So is Daniel Jones. He leaves, go to the Eagles, light it up. Daniel Jones is how many wins is that?
Yeah, but what is Saquon doing this year though?
Well,
I don't know. The Eagles have
Nick
problems this
County,
year.
big-
That
that's
doesn't
Nick
count. This
Yes,
year
it
doesn't
does
count.
count. He isn't doing
Last
anything
year,
this
though.
year. He isn't doing anything this
Okay,
year.
I
but
got a
they
back
have a
for you.
new offensive coordinator.
I got a back for you. Ricky Williams left the Saints, joined the Dolphins, busted out 2 years of 2,000 yards rushing, was sitting there with Ronnie Brown when they did the Wildcat. I mean, Ricky had a good one.
So it's not
Yeah.
many. Not many.
So to your point, there isn't many. It's you can count on your hand probably. That's gone on. I mean, Emmett left the Cowboys and went to the Cardinals.
Yeah, but Emmett left on his own accord though to go to the Cardinals. He left because he knew it was time to leave the Cowboys, and he had success over the Cardinals. It's not like the Cowboys were like, get the fuck out of here. They were just like,
what was the guy? God, what was his name? The guy that ran for the Steelers. Oh my God, it slipped my mind. Everybody hated his running style, how slow he would go through the line, and then you know what I'm talking about? Le'Veon Bell. Was it Bell?
Bell, yeah,
he went to the Jets and he did not have. He took the year off. He took the year off, then went to the Jets, and he was terrible after that.
Kareem Hunt left, came back. He's doing pretty good.
He's doing pretty good.
You're right. It's just a handful that probably go to a team and can handle it. But yeah, I agree with you. That's a good one.
See?
I'd have to do some deep research on that.
Nikki, tell our intern that we should make a poll for that.
For sure.
Yeah, that should be a poll. Yeah.
We'll guide her along a little bit.
Intern Ava.
Because Adrian Peterson came out of college, went straight to Minnesota.
Went straight to Minnesota, and that was.
And they were a decent team, though. They were okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good question, man.
It's a good poll question.
Yeah,
Ava.
Yeah, Ava. I never was doing meatballs. Yeah.
Speaking of meatballs, last week when I was covering the Jets for Veterans Day, which Raul, your post was funny because everybody's wishing you happy Veterans Day, and here I go, and I'm like. And look at you now on a podcast talking about pigs and blankets. So, but they had lunch. I forgot to take a picture. Was like watery baked ziti and meatballs.
Watery baked ziti?
Like the sauce looked watery. It was baked ziti and meatballs and ice cream cones. I was like, who's eating this?
Okay, sure. Which, by the way, Evan, if you didn't look at my Instagram post, I had a hell of a veterans picture up there from when I was
young. Did see that. I'm sorry I didn't post anything on it. I didn't heart it. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for the heart from Evan.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't heart
I stayed up late that night.
I was gonna put a comment in there like, man, what happened? You look so.
Oh no, you're fine. I got buddies that do that shit.
You look so
like, Jesus Christ, really let it go, didn't you, buddy? You're like, God damn,
You're cityfied. You're cityfied now.
Yeah, 43. I don't have no knees anymore to run. What the fuck?
Cityfied. But would you guys have eaten that at MetLife? Would you?
No, I'm not eating watery baked ziti.
Yeah, when you say water, that must be. I don't want none of that. Yeah,
no.
It looks a little watery. Yeah.
I'll take the meatballs off, but I'm not eating watery pasta.
That's the day I go Nicky-fied and I eat some salad.
Yeah,
I go get
some salad.
Or I'll just eat an ice cream cone. I won't eat that.
Or I'm at the concession stand getting nachos and a hot dog or something. Yeah, I'm not.
I'll get a corn dog with some mustard. I'm not eating that.
Corn dogs are gross. But next week is our Thanksgiving episode, so we will bring the food takes back.
Oh yeah, remember we're doing the food draft. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
We gotta get Ava on that too. Ava, we gotta get her.
Never know what she's doing.
Oh, what is she doing?
She's in class right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
Well, she's got a couple assignments when she gets out. So, all right. All right. The Chiefs, are they mid now? That is a good debate for us.
Is the dynasty cracking? Is it?
I think it is. And I think we spoke about this before in past couple of shows where, it's starting to crumble. Teams they know how to beat the Chiefs now. And now they're what, 5-5?
Yeah.
I said the Broncos are going to take that division away from them, and lo and behold, the Broncos are starting to run away with this division.
But are the Broncos for real?
I think the Broncos are for real.
Okay.
They look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we all thought early on, like, okay, Bo Nix, we'll see. They look pretty good. I mean, they look decent. I can't go against them that much.
But to your question, is the dynasty over? And here's a wild rumor. Here is a wild rumor that was posted on Instagram today that Patrick Mahomes might consider going somewhere else. And do you know where that somewhere else is?
I do, because the person that posted it is a crackhead.
Okay. So it's not legit.
Allegedly.
No.
Okay. The alleged post said Patrick Mahomes is considered maybe leaving and going to the New York Jets.
Get the
if the Chiefs don't make the playoffs.
why the hell would you leave something like Andy Reid to go to the Jets?
That's why you don't believe everything you see on the
For sure. It is a tough year for the Chiefs. I will say that. It's a tough year.
Well, look, going into the next year, you're probably going to have a few of those guys retire. Kelsey's probably done after this year.
He's got to be. His
Gotta
head
be,
is
right?
so not in the game.
Yeah, he is. He's probably going to be done. He's going to retire. Him and Tay are going to go get married and have a nice little fairy tale life. And he's going to be on tour with her till she's 80 years old, whatever.
Yes.
But Spagnuolo, I think he's probably going to take a head coaching job if it's offered to him. He's going to be gone, so you're going to have to find a new defensive coordinator. That offense might stay the same. I mean, you'll have your weapons there. You'll have Rice. You'll have Worthy. I mean, I think everybody's kind of caught up to the Chiefs where they are beatable. And this might be the year, and you can quote me on this, they are not going to make the playoffs.
Good. I hope not.
Me too.
I'm sick of it. I hope not.
Yeah. I don't know,
all
man.
dynasties crumble eventually.
Yes, they do.
Well, that shows a more appreciation to the Patriots too for what they were able to do for so long. You know,
Right.
it's not easy to do these things, but I do think age catches up to people. I do think you're right. Kelsey has to go, but like he's topped out right now. It's hard to play that tight end position for a long time.
Here's their remaining schedule. They've got the Colts coming this week.
That ain't
Then
easy.
it's pretty easy the rest of the way. They've got the Texans, the Chargers, the Titans. You got to play the Broncos again on Thursday Night Football, and then you end the season with the Raiders.
Holy shit! So that's 6. Is that 6 games left? 5 games?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games.
7
I
games.
think they're going to fuck around and lose like 2 or 3 of those. Probably
I-
ones they shouldn't too.
I see a loss against the Chargers.
Yeah.
And then I think the Broncos will sweep.
Yeah.
And they will lose again against the Broncos on Amazon Prime.
I
But
think
can
you
they
throw
make
in
the
one
playoffs?
more weird one.
Can they make the playoffs 9 and 7
It'll be tough.
I don't know.
in
It'll
their
be tough.
division?
No, that division's no, I don't. Can they?
Broncos are ahead right now, right?
They're
Broncos
8
are
and
ahead.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the remaining schedule for the Broncos? Because if Broncos lose 2 or 3 in their 7-game stretch, and the
The
Patriots,
Broncos are
the
going to
Chiefs,
lock that up.
wow, that would be crazy if they go 7-0 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Colts ain't no
Andrew-
walkthrough either.
After Thanksgiving week, I guess we'll have to get the. Do you have an AI graphic for the playoff board and the?
Oh, I'll get it done. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't you worry. He'll have it done.
Don't you worry about that. I'll get that done.
Where
Yeah.
everyone's sitting, who's on the bubble, what needs to happen.
Give
See,
Evan
pretty
20 corn
pretty-
dogs.
pretty manageable for the Broncos. They've got the Commanders. They got a bye week this week. And then they've
Okay.
got the Commanders, the Raiders, the Packers, Jags, and then the Chiefs. You end the season with the Chargers. Pretty manageable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
pretty.
manageable.
I see maybe a loss, just kind of as a fluke, probably to the Packers. Packers are kind of banged up right now.
Hard to beat a good team twice. Also,
Yeah, that's true too.
hard to beat. I mean, not that it's not impossible, just hard.
I think
That's
the
a
true
good
test
question,
is. I think the true test is though playing Indianapolis is this week. If they go
Yeah.
if they lose to the Colts this week and they are 5-6, they're done.
Yeah.
Is this something that Eric Bieniemy was a big part of for the offense? Was it because him and Reed basically took care of that whole thing there?
It was him because him and Mahomes had a great relationship, and
Yeah.
that was why it made it work so well. But there was also rumors that he was kind of an a-hole too, and that's why
Yeah.
he hasn't gotten a starting
Yeah.
coaching job.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
That's why he's been bounced around too. So, but when he was with the Chiefs, the chemistry and the working relationship that all three of those had that's why it made it work. So,
Because it can't be because you don't have good receivers, right? They're pretty young at that position.
right. I mean,
You
your
know
standout star is Rashee Rice. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all you have. I mean, the other guys are they're like tier 2, 3 guys. I mean, Juju's there. You've got Xavier Worthy there too as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't want them to make the playoffs. I think this will be hilarious if they don't make it.
If they
I'm
do
first.
make the playoffs, then you're gonna hear the freaking Mahomes is the GOAT.
Well, it depends on how far they go in the playoffs. If they go back to the Super Bowl, then yeah, you're gonna have that conversation. But
it's just hard. I don't know.
I don't think they go back. If they somehow pull this out and they go to the playoffs, I don't think they have enough this year to go back to the Super Bowl. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's Super Bowl, but
another poll question. Another poll question. Both the Chiefs.
Ava.
Ava.
That's a good question, man. I mean, I hope it. I hate to see, like, I know it's crazy to say I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I enjoy when these guys go on runs like this. You know what I mean? And you do have a good dynasty. Appreciate good football. Appreciate good coaching.
I don't, because I hate the Chiefs so much. So
more than the Eagles?
Not more than the Eagles.
So when you see a good dynasty team, like when you were watching, the Golden State Warriors when they were doing that run, you didn't appreciate like how, or even the Spurs.
No.
Really?
No.
I have the Patriots in my division every year, and I was like, God, this is amazing what they're doing.
Didn't appreciate that as well. If it's not my team, I'm not going to appreciate it. It's good for football, but I don't appreciate it.
I'm with you. I think you can at first maybe okay. I think you just get sick of it after a while.
Yes.
And it's I like chaos, so I like that the Broncos and the Patriots and the oh my God, what are they called? The Colts. Jesus Christ. Too much cold medicine. They're sitting up at the top, and it's I mean, we did say, I only say this because this came up at dinner last night. I had dinner. It was a business dinner and with Patriot fans. And I said, no, I have my show clip. They said, do you have the clip? I said, I absolutely do. And we talked about the Patriots going to the playoffs and winning over 7.5 games.
Yes. And I said they'd win the division, and they're trending that way. No, I'm done with the Chiefs. I'm done seeing Patrick Mahomes everywhere. Tired of Kermit the Frog. Tired.
I enjoy it. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I enjoy some good football there.
I enjoy good football too. I'm just tired of seeing.
I just don't want I don't want the Eagles, but unfortunately, the Eagles, they're going to wrap this shit up next week, I think, for the East. And
they will, but playoff wise, they're probably get bounced first or second round.
Yeah,
because that offense has just been stagnant all over the place.
You guys excited for Hard Knocks in season?
The trailer premiered today. I saw it. A couple hours ago. I saw it before it came on the show.
I gotta look when we get off because I just
focused heavily on the Eagles, though. Heavily on the Eagles.
Oh, did it?
Couple of parts. Jackson Dart was on there. Jameis was featured on there too, but it was a lot of Eagles and a lot of Cowboys as usual because it's the Cowboys. So go check it out
for sure.
All right, so I want to go into your division, Raul. Fins up or fins done? The Miami Dolphins winning some games, staying relevant. Mike McDaniel still has a job there. The Fins,
I did not think he would still have a job by now.
I mean, either. I thought.
I know.
And now they've been playing good football. So
that we fire the GM, but we're going to keep the head coach. Get the piss out. I don't know. I don't think the Fins are up. I think after watching the Bills play, the Bucks or whatever it was.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Don't worry.
Yeah. After watching them play a little bit the week prior, I think there's some going on up there in Buffalo. I don't think it's.
Can we get into that at some point? But yes, go ahead.
But Dolphins are not. We didn't do nothing special, man. For us to go, hey, they won 2 games. We're like, oh yeah,
keep everybody,
yeah. We were right. That's my biggest worry is that we're winning, and then they're like, you know what? I was tripping. I don't know why I fired the GM. Well, let's keep everybody for another year. Like, no, don't keep everybody for another year.
Next 2 weeks are doable games: the Saints and then the Jets.
Yeah, sure. This is what did I tell you guys happens every year with the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, you did.
We're really hot. Something happens, and then right when we tank and we're like doing really bad, this guy finds a way to keep his job every freaking year, and you're like, son of a bitch.
All right, so my question to you is, if they end up 500 at the end of the year, does he keep his job?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
He'll keep his job, and that's what's pissing me off. Like, you fire the GM, go. When you bring the new GM in, is he want to be with Mike McDaniel? Like, is he going to be with him? Like, is that his guy? Maybe for 1 year, but then the next year he has to go find his guy, right?
Yeah. And
at some point you want to make it your team.
Is Tua still your quarterback too?
Fuck no.
Lord God, Jesus.
No. I'm at the point where I'll take Shedeur Sanders for Christ's sake.
Trade for Kyler Murray. There you go. Just trade for
whatever.
Kyler.
This is not working with whatever Tua's got going on. Whatever happened with leadership throughout the year. I mean, I'm not going to forget the last, just because they have 2 wins, I'm not going to forget what's been going on this whole year.
Okay.
Like, I'm just not. Hill hates the guts of the Miami Dolphins. Tua doesn't know how to do leadership. We got guys that don't want to play. Whatever he said to steer the boat for these last 2 weeks, amazing, great. But I'm watching the game. I'm like, this is bullshit. They should play their better defense. I'm like, look at the other team. Like, how did we score there? Like, what are we doing?
Hey, you put up 30 against the Bills, which was a shocker. So,
well, A-Chain did good for me in fantasy this week. I was projected to lose, and I pulled that out. So
Josh Allen put up 52 points for me in fantasy. So I thank you, Josh Allen, first.
Yeah.
What Tua say? He wants to play in Jerusalem or something? Yeah, his press conferences are as entertaining as your head coaches. So.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Raul, your Finn's done. Nikki, are you Finn's done?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really put a lot of faith in that. They do have 2 easy games coming up, but the Jets might fuck around and give you a hard time. The Jets are so weird sometimes.
I'll say Finn's up just to make Raul mad.
Do we? Yeah, you're fine. I appreciate that. Do we have to go up to New York to play?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, don't pick us.
Yeah, you guys gotta go up to. You gotta go to
New
New York.
The cold, and then your franchise is terrible.
The 2 games after the Saints game are up in New York and then up in Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah, it happens every year.
Then you play the Bucks after Christmas. What's up?
Oh, I can't wait for that week on the show. Okay.
Rivalry week. It's going down.
I'm still not a believer. Like, to me, this season's been washed. I don't even. Okay. It's, you know what I mean? I'm not fins up. And I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, but it's just like, people are going to hear this and be like, you're not a fan. Like, I know I'm a fan. I've been here before. They do this crap every year, and they get like the 3-game, 4-game hotness. And then that's what Miami fans remember. Like, well, you know what? We struck right there. Maybe Tua is the guy. And you're like, did you not forget what happened the first 6-7 weeks of the season, asshole? We were 1-8 for a while there, buddy. Like, are you sure? Like, no, I'm not going to forget that shit.
All right, one of the more entertaining games this past week was the Bills-Buccaneers game, where they kind of went back and forth, and then Josh Allen just ultimately was clutch, and the Bills beat my Bucks in a wildly entertaining game. Josh Allen had 5 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 3 throwing. Is Josh Allen back in the MVP conversation? I know you're reluctant to say it.
I have a big issue with Buffalo. I really do. Like, because he's all they have. And it's like, at what point are you going to get a defense, And their coach, Sean McDermott, is so arrogant. I mean, they're beat even ass. Why don't you call Brian Dable to like help you out on offense? And he was like, absolutely not. Like, so there's no love lost between the two of them. I feel like we've talked about this over and over and over and over again. And it's like, they will forever circle the wagon because they can't get out of their own way. Like,
but after this performance, is he back in the MVP conversation?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, he's great, but it's like, I don't know. I just have other issues with them.
Okay. She just said he's an MVP candidate because he's the only thing there on offense.
That's it. That's all they've got.
Him and Cook, maybe you can make an argument for Cook.
Remember, it's the most valuable player on the team.
He is. Even if they didn't have him,
valuable player.
They don't have. So I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, they'll never get any further because all their eggs are in that basket every year.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong. When Josh, I don't know. Just because of these last 2 games, hell no. I don't know. I have no idea. I thought your Baker played better than Josh did.
Baker
had a better team.
Baker looked good. I mean, he had that one interception that kind of, I think, took the mojo out. Sean Tucker was amazing. And
yeah, I was going to wait to say that. Yeah. That was crazy to see that.
Hey, when you follow Tristan Wirfs like that, you're going to get all kinds of crazy yardages and 3 tutties, which he was on my bench on fantasy, which I was cursing my TV, like, as that was going on.
Yeah, of course you call his number now.
Yeah, but 40 points on the bench. It was great. It was awesome. So.
Gotta love that.
I don't know. Josh Allen back. I don't know. I think there's so many other people that deserve it more than Josh.
I agree with you on that. I think there are a few people that are above him, but he's back in that conversation. I think as we were winding down the next few weeks, if he's still on pace like he was against the Bucs and still playing like that, then you could elevate him back up to the number 1 spot. But if he goes back and falls back to earth, where he's been playing mediocre all season long, then he's out of that running again.
Yeah.
So
that's facts. Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. I don't have a graphic for this, but I will. Don't worry. I will have a graphic from AI. Let's get into Bet It On Blind. What we got for prop bets this week?
Yeah. Okay. So I like the Cowboys and the 3.5 against the Eagles.
Really?
I don't like that at all.
That's okay.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, just bet responsibly.
Yeah, bet responsibly. They're gonna get blown. I don't. They're gonna get blown out.
Who's getting blown out?
Cowboys.
No, I think it's way closer than people think.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be way closer.
Okay.
I like the Tyrod Taylor revenge game. That's Jets Ravens. Over unders at 44.5. I'll take the over mostly because of the Ravens. I don't know what you want to bet on Detroit. You bet everything because they are 11-0 in games immediately following a loss. So they like blow it out of the water. So whatever you want to bet, they'll probably hit it. They are very profitable. A guaranteed win almost.
Who are they playing, Nikki?
They are playing.
Who are they playing?
Hold on. Who are they playing? Wait. Yeah, well, plus they're playing the Giants, so that factors into it. That absolutely factors into it. Bijan Robinson, anytime TD. Jonathan Taylor over, I think his over, 90.5 rushing yards. I think he's projected at 95.
Okay, I like those. There's quarterback issues again in Atlanta. Michael Penix is done for the year. Kirk Cousins is back in the starting role.
He's
back.
Jesus.
All right, Raul, what do we got for starts and sits?
Help me on fantasy. Let me get my team up. Let's go.
Yeah, no shoot. Hey, it's funny. I was speaking of your Baker. There's a little talk online, fantasy-wise, to avoid starting him this week. Why? Do you know why that is? I mean, they say because it's the Rams they're playing, but
yeah, I can see that the Rams have a good defense.
Really?
Yeah, I could see it happening. I mean, look what they did to Sam Darnold last week. Sam Darnold had 4 picks.
Yeah.
With Baker and with it, everybody's still banged up on offense. He doesn't have Evans, of course, doesn't have Godwin. All he really has is Mbuka and Kate Otten. Ted Johnson he did okay, but like if you're going to be playing the Rams again, you got to rely on the run game again. So if that offensive line can hold up and get the ground game running against like they did against the Bills, I think they have a chance. To me, I would sit Baker. Yeah. But again, it could be a shootout.
It could be. I mean, I know the Rams defensively they've gotten together this last month. Like they've gotten everything. They've lost. I think they're like the third, the fewest passing yards per game or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But
Rams are scary good, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was like, I mean, I'm a Baker fan after watching him play with nothing and just keep winning. It's like, okay, I'm a Baker guy. But you're right. I mean, keep your locks in with Drake May versus Bengals, Jared Goff. Giants, I have down here. Let me look at my notes here. So I also got running backs. I don't like keeping Rashad White after watching what.
I'd say start Sean Tucker all day.
I do too. Like I think he's a sleeper. Maybe if they can get him reps. I don't know. Maybe this is a fluke game. I don't know enough about Tucker, but they're saying Rashad White, keep him in. James Cook, of course. They're saying avoid the running back for the Rams versus the Bucks.
I disagree.
Yeah, I think you should play Blake, right? Or am I tripping on that?
I would say no. You start Kyron Williams. I mean, all day. Start Kyron Williams all day. Yeah, I disagree with that. I do
too. Christian Watson, Packers are playing Vikings. I meant to mention the quarterback Jordan Love. They're saying play him versus the Vikings. I guess his numbers are usually good against Vikings, but I don't know about that this year.
I would say sit Jordan Love because the Vikings defense is pretty decent too.
Pretty good. That's what I thought too. So it's like a toss-up of what your preference is. I don't know.
Plus, the Packers are banged up with wide receivers right now, and Josh Jacobs is out for the rest of the season, so he's going to have to air it out. And Tucker Kraft is gone, so I would say I would avoid Jordan Love right now.
Yep. Keep Trey McBride for tight ends. Keep him. I would avoid Mason Taylor, Jets versus Ravens. So Taylor, I don't think you would want to keep in there. And that's all I got. That's all my notes. So
all right.
Yeah, man. But bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly, and we are headed into fantasy playoffs here in the next couple of weeks. So remember to hit the waiver wires and make those trades before the trade deadline happens. So
I'm doing that right now. It's my favorite segment of the show because I'm decimated with injuries, bye weeks, and somehow I'm like the little engine that could. I keep coming back to life. So let this be a testament. I was supposed to win nothing, and I'm I got myself to 5-6. So
yeah.
Oh, I tell you what. So in my league, I think I started off 0-4. And I was like, I'm done. I'm going to have to wear the dress this year. I'm done. I'm going to be the
Oh
Sacco.
boy.
Wear the dress? What do you mean wear the
So our Sacco punishment is you have to wear a dress to our draft the next year. You have to be a full-on dress. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey, man, if you lose, you got to do an episode like that, too.
But, well, here's the deal. I've ripped off a bunch of wins. Now I'm 5-6, and I'm in the 6th seed right now for the playoffs. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to be wearing the dress this coming year. I'm going to fucking win this thing.
Should we invite whoever's in your – well, you don't know all of them, do you? There's like a –
Yeah. No, this is like
buddies?
local. Yeah, this is all local, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Whoever does lose, we should invite him on with the dress.
With the dress.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be very convenient if it was you, but you know.
I know it would be convenient, but I don't lose in fantasy.
Oh, there it is.
I
Oh,
don't lose
wow.
in fantasy. I don't do that.
I actually
I
can
felt
confirm
that
that.
shit.
Yes.
I felt it,
can
man.
confirm.
I don't lose in that. All right, here we go. Let's get into picks for week 12. Thursday night game is the Bills. What do we got for this one?
Can't hear you.
Why is this music? Zay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Bills and Texans on the Thursday night game on Prime Video. What we got?
I got Bills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Bills all the way. I think this is going to be one of the more entertaining matchups, just like the Bills Buccaneers games was. The Bucs are traveling to Los Angeles to play the Rams. Who do we got?
Oh, wait. Oh, I was trying to be nice.
Oh, you're gonna try that.
I was trying to be like,
The Rams.
yeah.
Actually, how did we end up with picks last week?
I don't know. I haven't had time to do it. I just got home from a conference.
All
I'll
right.
do the 2 weeks worth. Don't you worry.
All right. I'm going.
You think it's a trap game?
No, I'm going Rams.
No, he's trying.
Yeah.
He wants to do a homer pick, but he does it every week, so he's debating here.
No, I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I would go Rams. Rams
Rams.
seems like a lock.
All right, Steelers and Bears. Aaron Rodgers is questionable right now with the hand injury. The Bears are 7-3 and are first place in that division. The
Crazy.
You guys, you two did call that. I don't know how. You saw
true.
it
That's
with
true. Who do
practice.
you think? That's true.
She said with practice.
True. I'm going Bears. I'm going Bears.
Take the Bears on this.
I'll take Bears too.
They're at home too.
It's Aaron's left hand, right?
I think it's his throwing hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll take Bears.
All right, the Patriots, who are the red hot Patriots right now, are traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Who we got?
Patriots.
Yes, I'm going with that too, Patriots.
You
See,
know
that's
what?
what I look like. Remember, Nikki, you called me out. What are you debating about?
I was about to. I was going to say, what are you debating about?
I know they don't. I know they don't have a defense. I know this. I know that, but they're putting up so much points. Their offense is putting up so much points.
Who? Cincinnati.
Yes,
They really are.
I'm going Cincy on this one, just to be wild on this. Yeah,
It's called the Joe Burrow disease. Like, I score a lot of points, but these guys screw me on the back end with the defense. Yeah.
I'll go Bengals on this one.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
All right, Nikki, your New York Football Giants are headed to Detroit. We already know who we're all
I'll take
picking.
the Lions.
Yeah.
Lions,
Detroit.
Lions,
Dan
Lions,
Campbell.
Lions.
Yeah. Like Dan, we trust.
Yep. All right, the Vikings are going into Green Bay, one of the best matchups and rivalries in all of football. The Vikings are facing the Packers. I'm going Vikings on this one.
I'm going to take the Packers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pack. They're playing in Lambeau this week.
Yeah, they're playing in Lambeau. I think JJ
Yeah.
McCarthy has a bounce back game on this one. So
Man,
think
it's cold
so?
as shit up there, so he better be ready to go.
yeah. All right, Seahawks. Well, they're playing the Titans. I think we all know where this is going.
Seahawks.
Seahawks all
Seahawks.
day. All right, one of the key matchups this week is the Colts playing the Chiefs. This could be a make or break week for the Kansas City Chiefs. Who do we got in this matchup?
I'm going Dynasty. I'm going Chiefs.
Okay.
Are you? I'm taking the Colts.
I'll
They're
take
playing
I'm-
Arrowhead, so that's hard to play there.
That is true. I will take Colts as well on this one.
And Indiana Jones we trust now, okay?
No,
Yeah,
I trust
Indiana Jones,
I trust
right.
Jonathan Taylor more than I trust Daniel Jones.
Right.
So Jonathan Taylor. All right, the Jets, who will be led by Tyrod Taylor, are going to be facing going into Baltimore to face the Ravens. Who do we got?
Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna take old Baltimore there. Old Rays too.
I'll take Baltimore too as well. Browns and Raiders, bad game. Shedeur Sanders' first official start against the Raiders. Who do we got?
Cleveland, I guess.
Anybody got I'm gonna flip my Bitcoin on this one.
Yeah, flip a coin.
Here, I'll flip my Bitcoin. Here we go.
There you go.
I'm going Raiders.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go. Raiders are such a fucking mess.
Browns defense though.
Browns defense is decent. It's not
That's
horrible.
why. That's the only reason that pushed me over the edge to Cleveland.
Yeah, I'll do Browns too. I'll go Browns.
You know what? I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna go Browns.
Yeah, screw that.
Solely because of the defense, not because of Shedeur.
Sure.
All right. The Jags are going to be playing the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. Who do we got for this game? I'm going AZ. I'm going Arizona.
Jags.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Cardinals too. What makes you take? If you don't mind me calling you out a little bit, what makes you take them? The Jags. What do you see that we don't?
It's more of what I don't see in Arizona. So.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something. Ever tell you I love you? That's a great fucking answer. Way to step up to the plate and swing away, champ. Good job. Yeah, like
Throw me the ball. I don't drop it, unlike some of our wide receivers. But
Ooh.
Speaking
what
of,
I don't see. That's great.
Speaking of wide receivers, the Eagles will be playing the Cowboys in Jerry World. Who do we got?
straight up, I have the Eagles. But I do
Alright.
think it's closer than everybody's saying.
Yeah, I got the Eagles too. And it is still amazing that George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb can go out all night in Vegas till 7, 8 a.m. skip all kinds of practices and walkthroughs and come out and go on fire, which I can't believe the punishment was one series. Whatever. You might as well let him play. Might as well let him play.
You're going Eagles?
I'm going to go Eagles. I just like, I'm an Eagles guy. I don't even like the Cowboys.
F them
You're
birds.
an Eagles guy.
I'm going Cowboys. F them birds.
I can't stand the Cowboys. I just can't stand. I can't. There's people that say they don't believe in Santa Claus, but there's grown men that'll sit there and believe it's their year every year because they're Cowboy fans. You know what I mean? Like those are the delusional psychopaths.
Tell me about it. I said that this summer, and the whole fan base came at me.
Yeah.
I'm going Cowboys.
Nice.
All right. Falcons and Saints. Ugh.
Bad game.
Falcons.
Yeah, I'll go I guess Falcons on this one.
Yeah, me too.
And the Monday night game, which intrigues me, is the 6-win Panthers against the 49ers, which Brock Purdy stepped in and just didn't skip a beat last week. So, but I'm going 49ers in this one.
Yeah, I'll take the Niners.
Yeah, I'll take Niners too. And he has to continue. He has a lot more pressure, I think. He's got to continue playing well because Mac Jones was able to come in there and do what he did. So
I see another quarterback that could be starting somewhere else next year.
who, Mac or Purdy?
Yeah, the Mac.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's
Oh,
done
I think so.
a great job. Yeah.
Maybe Cleveland.
Oh, I see. I'd feel bad if he went to Cleveland.
I would too, but I mean, they really should be banned from getting any more quarterbacks. They had like 5 this year.
Yeah, they need
How does
to.
nothing work for you?
They need to load up on offensive line and not worry about quarterbacks so
For
much.
sure.
So.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining in to another episode of Between the Uprights. We'll see you next week at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on the PM. And make sure to like and subscribe our YouTube page. Also go to X and Instagram as well. I do have to say the streaming war is over. ESPN and Disney and YouTube finally shook hands. And
Did we lead the way for that, or was that you think? Did we do that?
I don't know, man. I think it did.
I think it was us. I think a lot of people quietly watch this show because then things start happening.
Yeah.
Here's the good thing though. So since they kissed and made up, I got Sunday ticket for a discount for the rest of the year. And
Nice.
it is rumored that YouTube TV will be creating their own sports bundle only. So you can just get sports. You don't have to fiddle around with the other stations.
Oh wow.
And it's going to be less of a cost. So I'm hoping that happens because I'll just get that. And
That's
Is
pretty
that,
good.
I guess, 2026 thing?
it's a 2026 thing. So it is coming. So
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's not bad.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, you should give us a brand deal right now. Give us a link.
just give me a show on the air. There we go.
Yeah, no shit, right?
So, all right. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.